We remember the collapse, the panic, the life savings wiped out overnight. We were told it was a once-in-a-generation crisis, a lesson learned. But what if the biggest collapse wasn't in the past, but in the future? And what if the money that's promised to you was never really there? For decades, the pension was a sacred promise. Work hard, be loyal, and your golden years are secure. It was the bedrock of the middle class. But that promise has transformed into the largest debt in human history. Not government debt, not corporate debt, pension debt, a multi-trillion-dollar hole hidden in plain sight. Think of it as the world's most generous credit card bill, and we've just been paying the minimum. Here's how the bathtub drains. Promises were made based on fairy tale math, endless population growth, and stock markets that only go up. The contributions coming in are too small, so managers rolled the dice, chasing risky returns. But when markets sneeze, the bathtub cracks, the magic returns vanish, and the only thing left is the unchangeable promise gushing out the drain. The turning point isn't coming, it's already here. It's not a single crash, but a slow rolling avalanche of broken promises. Detroit was the warning shot. From city to state governments, the unthinkable, cutting the promised checks, is now the only thinkable solution. The ripple effects are catastrophic. First, the human cost. Retirees who played by the rules face a cliff of poverty. Second, the intergenerational theft. Money that should fund schools, roads, and parks is sucked into the pension black hole. It creates zombie cities, alive but strangled by a past they can't afford. This isn't just a retiree problem. It's a tax hike problem, a service cut problem, a "why is my city falling apart" problem. The pension time bomb bankrupts futures, not just funds. The unsettling truth is this: the safest promise of the 20th century may be the greatest mirage of the 21st. The system wasn't robbed by a villain in a mask. It was bankrupted by optimism, deferred choices, and math that lied. The question is no longer if more promises will break, but whose break next. So I have to ask you, whose pension do you think will be the next to fail? Tell me in the comments.